Okay, so suppose you are traveling to Bangalore for attending one interview. So what is the summary overall? Overall approach, we are telling that I scheduled with one interview. I am going to Bangalore. Wednesday is my interview. Then I will come back. That is the summary. So that is a test strategy. Uh, okay. Now, how you will go, with whom you will go, where you will stay, how you can attend. After attend, any other rounds are there or not. Then how you will come back. And if joining is there, then you will join there and you will come back here and join. All these are detail level process. So in this test plan, detail level it will come. And in this test strategy, high level only it will come with overall approach, just a summary only. So in test document also, project summary, project overview, just which is repeatedly happening. Which tools you are using? Suppose ETL. Every release you have to use ETL, Informatica. Database what you are using? Oracle. Every requirement you have to use Oracle. Those will not change. 5 team members are there. Every release 5 team members will work. Those are the strategy. Already it is planned overall for every time same thing need to refer. And next test plan detail level need to prepare the document. So what are available in this test plan? The contents of test plan will be introduction to test plan document. What exactly this is test plan document? That is one section, one paragraph it will be there. Then what type of test need to do? Assumptions while testing the application. Hello.
Yeah, Prakash.
Yeah, asking anything, anybody, some?
No, 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 no. Nobody can ask.
Okay. Okay, so assumptions while testing the application, then scope, what are the scopes in the project, then purpose means what is the main objective of the project, then features need to be tested, what you will test, what you will not test. Suppose 10 points are mentioned in your requirement. All 10 points need to be tested, it is not compulsory. Maybe out of 10 points, 6 points need to be tested in this release, next 4 points you have to test in some other release. That can happen. So for your current release where you are working, which need to be tested and which need not to be tested. Those are two sections. In one paragraph or like one heading will be there. In that heading, which points need to test, another heading features need not to be tested, which points no need to test. That will be mentioned. Then approach to use, what type of approach we are following, what type of methodology we are using, black box which techniques we will use, what agile methodology or waterfall model what we are using, all those approach will be mentioned in that section in a paragraph. Next, text scenario included in testing application. So what are the scenarios? Like what is scenario we already discussed for ATM, one application, one page. Same kind for your project. What are the high level applications are there, 10, 20, 30, 40, all those will be mentioned in that section. The next section is staffing and training. Okay, staffing means how many team members are required, 5 or 10 or 20, and for how many people any training is required or not. Suppose your knowledge is Informatica, but in company they need ab initio, another tool. So they already hired you. It is not like that you don't know means they can remove you. So they have to give the training. So what kind of training is required for which candidate? That need to be planned. So any training is required or it is not required. Okay, so if required, then how they can do? They will hire some external trainer online they will do, or they will send to some institute, or they will call to their office and you will attend, or they will give some recording session and you will attend, or document you can go through. So all those details it will be mentioned in this section. Next is risk factor and mitigation. In this section, in this paragraph, it will mention what are the risk can arise and what will be the plan to mitigate that, to come up with the solution, what is the solution and what risk factor can come. So that risk factor also need to mention. So what can be the risk factor? One risk factor they can mention that in middle of our testing before release suddenly one new additional requirement came, some enhancement, then it can be a risk. That is one risk factor. So if that is happening, then better to mention in starting only. Otherwise, in end time, if you are mentioning, nobody will hear that. That is one risk. Then another risk can be, suppose suddenly two persons are taking leave in between, and release is there within 3 to 4 days. And now very important, what to do? That is one risk. Client will not extend their release date. What to do in that case? And suddenly, if client is asking in the end moment, you can do automation also one round. What to do? Automation team should be ready. So these are some risk factor. So any moment this risk can come. We don't know. So if risk will come, then how to mitigate that? All those will be mentioned in this section. Next, deliverable. So when the project will be delivered, means release will happen. That date it will mention, and who will be involved in that release date, which teams will be involved, and what process need to follow. Those lines will be mentioned. Next is approval. So for release, some persons will be there, they will give the approval. It is not like that I completed means we can go for the release. You completed means we can go for the release. It is not like that. Everybody should complete from the team. Then we can submit all the activities in a document that is called as release notes. Another document we need to prepare, send to client stakeholder. Then they will go through all those, they will attend our meeting, then they can give the approval. Okay, we are fine from our side and everything is done, and you can go for the release. So that is the approval, they will send a mail. So that will be one section. So all these will be mentioned in the test plan document. Okay, so this test plan document is a overall approach, high level document prepared by a senior tester or test lead or test manager. These are the contents available in detail. What is test plan and what are the contents available? This is one question in the interview. You can tell that. What is test plan? One liner definition. Then what are the contents of this? So for you, all of you are less experienced only. So you can tell that I am not writing the test plan. Our test lead is writing, but I have seen the test plan document. These are the contents available. So few contents name you can tell. For each content, one section will be there or one paragraph will be there. This will be the heading, and under that one paragraph will be there. 2 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines will be mentioned. That is called as test plan document. Okay. Any questions from test plan? Vinod, Sudha, Manasa, any question? Raghupati?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. So I have the document actually not able to go office. I'll keep there so that you can take all Xerox for your reference. Next document is test scenario. So test scenario already we discussed. Point by point you have to mention. If any format you are referring, then this will be the template. One Excel sheet need to prepare. In that scenario, ID means 1 2 3 4 5 6 serial number will be mentioned. Then description, whatever we did, ATM and all those things, those description. Then for which module you are doing, that module name means in project also small modules will be there, what in which modules you are working. Then version control, if any version control system you are using in that. Otherwise simply you can mention in that document point 1 point 2. Suppose you prepared one document, so version number 1 you can give. Another person reviewed that, after that again you changes, so that is version number 2. So finally you are submitting to the client or business analyst, they are reviewing. Now they are telling that that is final one, just small modification they have given, again you updated that, that is the final, so version number 3. So wherever it is final, that version will be applicable. So that versioning need to mention. Next, requirements and reference. So what is the requirement and for which requirement you are writing this scenario, that need to mention. Then any comment is there. So 6 columns need to prepare in an Excel sheet. That is test scenario. Next is test case. Based on this test scenario, again we need to derive the test cases. So test case will be in detail level. Scenarios are in high level. So for ATM, suppose we can tell that verify the insert of ATM card in that ATM machine. That is one scenario. Now under that scenario, different test cases will come. One is insert in opposite direction. That is one test case. And under that insert again, insert in wrong direction, insert in correct direction, like that different things will be there. And in which box need to insert in which hole, insert into some other hole, that is working or not. So some positive, some negative will come with different cases. Those are one test case. So high level what is there, that is test scenario, and under that scenario detail level which we will write, those are the test cases. And basically test case will be written with the steps also. Nowadays, to avoid the time consuming things, people are not writing in steps, but appropriate way is we need to write the steps. Okay, so what will be the columns in this test case? This is one question. Which format you are writing? Can you write the column names? What template you are using? So these are the column names. Test case ID, TC01, TC02, TC03, those will be mentioned, test case number. Then test case name, one name you can give for the test case. Then test suite ID. Test suite ID is not required here, for automation it is required, because in automation using multiple test case, one suite will be prepared in Selenium or some other if you are using. So in that case suite ID will come. If applicable, need to give, otherwise ignore that. Next, precondition. So what are the common condition? Few steps should be mentioned in that. Always which is required. No need to mention those steps in each test cases. This is our precondition. Like you have to log in to the application. And login should be successful. Then you are going to check transfer the amount, that link. So transfer the amount link should be enabled, visible. So this is a common thing, these steps, 3 steps. So those 3 steps you can mention in precondition column. Every test case you are executing means these 3 are common. No need to write again and again for all those test cases. That is precondition. Okay, like ETL testing or Selenium testing, if you are going, then prerequisites is there, manual testing or software testing. So that is means uh, required, compulsory, everybody should know that. Without that you can learn, but that is helpless. So precondition also some prerequisites or preconditions, one column will be there. Then next will be steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, 10 steps, 15 steps, 20 steps, bit by bit need to mention in the test case. So that you are writing, you will understand, it is not like that. You are writing, some other person also can understand, and without your presence also they can execute. In that way you have to write. It should be very much clear with all these steps, so that any new person is coming also easily they can execute without asking to anybody. That is the main intention of the test case. Then post condition. So after executing, what will happen? That is the result or status we can say. Next is expected result. What we are expecting. Suppose login we are doing. Enter correct login ID and password in iciicibank.com. That is a step. So already entered correct user ID and password, then click on submit button. It should be login to that bank and it should go to inside. That is expected. Now, whenever you are doing, maybe it is not login. That is actually, suppose it is not login. Then that is actual result. Actually, it is not login. So practically, after executing or after implementing what is happening, that is actual results. And what is expected really, that is expected result. If these two are matching, it should be successfully logged in, and actually it is logged in. Both are same, then that case is pass. So the result will come as pass. If these two are not same, then it will be fail. After that, next column, remarks or comments. If any comments are there, we can mention that. Like all these 8, 10, or 12 columns will be there. So out of all these, few columns will be not mentioned in some project, few will be additional columns, but some common columns are always need to be mentioned. One is test case id, test case name, then precondition, steps, then expected result, actual result, test result, and remarks. These are compulsory. Any project, any company you can go, these are compulsory. Okay, so one test case template we can see. This is from one project, a real project only, and here, okay, so here these are different test cases. Just try to understand in which column what it is mentioned. So this is coming from some project. 100% you cannot understand the functionality and all those, but the approach, how to write and all those steps, everything you can try to understand. First column is test case ID. So the project name was customer report. So CR is given. CR, short form is customer report. Underscore TC001. So this is test case number 1. Similarly, other test cases are there. Test case number 2. CR, same customer report only. So all these are CR only mentioned. So these are test case ID. Okay, some of our student only written the test case for her project. 52 test cases she has written for this small requirement, and this requirement was for 15 days to test. Next here, requirement name is mentioned. What is this? Report functionality. Some functionality was there for that customer to generate a report. That name is mentioned in this requirement. Okay. So for that requirement, in short form, she has written report functionality to be extended. Now under this requirement, so many test cases are there. So here each and every test cases are same requirement only. So the name is not repeated. All are report functionality only. That is the requirement. Now, broadly, if you will classify these functionality, some will be positive, some will be negative test case. So which are positive test case, for that positive is mentioned, which are negative, for that negative is mentioned. Now scenario, high level. So here what verify that when user will select the report menu, so some application is there in that menu bar, like here home, insert, page layout, formula, date, like that menu bar is present. In that menu bar, report also one menu name. Okay, verify that when user will select this report menu, so that user should, means you will select this, like click this, then what will happen? A blank grid should open and three filtering conditions should appear. One grid, one pop-up window should come, and in that window, three types of filtering conditions should appear. This is one scenario, positive. Okay, now for that, in test case description, written as verify the grid from report menu. So that grid only need to verify, mention that. Now what will be the steps? Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. Three steps are there. Enter URL. Some URL is there. That is a web-based application. So enter the URL and open the application. What will be the expected result while you are executing? Application should open. Application is opening or not? It should open. Then go to report menu, like insert, page layout. Report is there, one menu. Go there. Under that, customer linking report, one sub menu or options is available. Then select that, click that. Then what should happen? After clicking this menu or selecting this menu, it should be enabled and allowed to select. So it should be enabled. If it is not enabled, disabled, then how you can click? That point mentioned. Now verify the grid. If it is enabled, then it will open that with a grid. Now verified that grid. So that grid should be opened. Okay, empty grid should be opened. In that grid, some text box are there, some checkbox are there, some radio buttons are there. Nothing should be selected or nothing should be present with any data. It should be empty. If any data is present in any text box or anywhere, that is a bug. It should be empty. So this verified with the only that option, that grid only, nothing else. So in that grid, some buttons, something are there, those will be available in other test cases. Now, while it is executing, what is happening? This step is passed. If it is opening, then that is passed. This is happening, this is passed. Empty grid is opening, then that is passed. So all these steps are passed. Then we can mention in this actual result as expected, as expected, as expected. If any data is putting into any text box or anywhere, that data we have to mention here, test data. If not putting anything, leave that. Okay, so what we are expecting and what we are getting, both are same, matching, then our test case will be pass. If anything we are writing, we have not completed, tomorrow I will do, or it is blocked due to some reason, or it is raised with some bug, then those comments we can mention here in this comment section. And another column is there in that project log they were mentioning, means screenshot. So for which step, which screenshot you have taken, or including all these three steps, you have taken the screenshot in a Word document that you can attach here. How to attach here? Select this, then insert, then here somewhere attach option will be there. Object, then from this you can select which type of document you can take. Suppose Word document, then Microsoft Word. Select which Word document, then display as icon. So this type of icon it will come. Then okay. Okay, so here we have not given any document, but if you will already taken the screenshot in one document, that only you can select, so that that document it will come here and attach. That is the proof screenshot. Okay, now we have not taken anything, so one blank document I attach. In this way you can attach that. Okay, so first test case done. Now second one. In second one, it is mentioned one scenario, verify that three filtering conditions should be added as radio button. Okay, so in this grid, three radio button are available. So verify the radio button in that grid. That is another scenario. But under this scenario, three radio buttons are there. So each radio button, it is written with one test case. For all radio button, one scenario is written, and individual radio button, one test case is there. So this is one test case, which is including two steps. So in this, verify the availability of all radio buttons. Okay, so to check radio button is available or not, for that one test case is there. First step, verify the three radio buttons. Okay, three radio buttons are present. If not present, you can fail this test case. The three radio buttons should be available. Now verify the name of the radio button. So which radio button name is what? It should be mentioned. So names are present or not. Three radio buttons names are, one is customer ID, second is order number, and third is all customers. So these names should be available in, means besides this radio button. Then only we can make the test case as passed. If it is available, we can mention here as expected and pass. Then second test case, verify the generate report submit button. Okay, so for that steps are, check the generate report submit button, verify the report is generated. So in that generate report submit button is there. Okay, so one submit button is there, and in that it is mentioned that name as generate report. If you will click that, then one report should be generated. That report should come. In next step, it is mentioned verify the report is generated. Report is generating or not. If report is not generating, then that is failed. That report which is generated, correct information is there or not, that is another test case. Somewhere it will be there. But now for first time, it is generating or not. It is not at all generating, then what you will verify. So that is separate test case. Then another one, verify the availability of two text box. Two text box are present in that grid. Verify the text box. First step, what are those? Customer ID and order number. We need to enter that. Now verify the text box after the radio button. So after radio button, that should be present, text box. Before radio button it is there, or after, or below, or up. It should be present after that in right side. So after that it is present or not. That need to verify here. Like that each and every steps need to do. Okay, so here 2 3 we already discussed. Similarly, another scenario is verify that user should enter non-zero numeric part of the CSR. So customer number is one text field. In that requirement is mentioned that non-zero numeric value should be entered. So here so many things it will come. Non-zero means zero should not enter. If zero you are entering, it will display with some error message, zero is not allowed, that type of message. Next, 1 2 3 4, all those things you can give. Okay, so for this also in high level it is mentioned, this is a scenario. Now multiple test cases will be there. Verify the CSR means customer. Here in that project the name they have given as CSR. For your understanding you can consider this as a customer number. Verify the customer number radio button. Verify the name of CSR must be in uppercase. Okay, so customer name maybe it is present, that will be means entered with the uppercase. Verify the availability of CSR text box. That is another test case. Verify that user should enter only digits. Characters if you are entering, then error should come. Only digits should be allowed. Negative digit also you can enter, negative test case, that will be another one. Verify that no alphanumeric. Okay, alphanumeric value also you can enter, that should not take. Special character you can take, that should not allow. Verify that even after entering single digit, it should append 5 zeros. Okay, so in that project anything you can enter, it should be 5 digit, it can consider. So if 5 digit 1 2 3 4 5, then fine. If 3 digit 1 2 3, then in left side it will append with 2 0. So if you are entering 1 2 3, then automatically 0 0 will be added. 0 0 1 2 3. That was also one requirement. So that is added here in left side. Verify that its maximum length must be of 6 digit. So it should be maximum six digit length only, not more than that. Verify that middle value like 4 should append 2 zeros to its left. Okay, so if it is 4 digit, then 2 zeros will be added because maximum 6 digits, so it will make it as 6 digit. Verify the empty text box should not work. If nothing is entered in the text box and you are giving the submit button, then it will throw some error. It should not be empty. Okay, so this is the only one scenario for customers number we are executing, we are doing, but these are multiple test cases are there. Okay, steps. What are the different step? 1 2 3 1 2 3 steps only it is mentioned. I'll share the document in your in that same drive so that you can go through all these steps and everything. You will get lot of idea. Any project you can go also easily you can work. Lot of idea you can get. And this is from one real project only. Next is verify that more than 6 digit number should not work. So more than 6 digit also you can enter for your testing. 7 digit, 8 digit, it should not allow. It will pop up with one message, error message, that more than 6 digit number is not allowed. Verify that CSR entered should be of CSR or MW child CSR. Okay, this is related to project, you will not understand, leave that. Verify that report must be show report details for the CSR entered. Okay, so whatever report it will display, that should come for that customer number only which you have entered. For other customer it should not come. Customer ID if you have mentioned 1234, then customer 1234 report only it should come, not for 2341. Okay, so this is one scenario. Similarly, multiple scenarios and test cases are there. You can just go through. I will put today, and here again you can go through the column name, descriptions, all those things. Any doubt, then you can ask. Go through for 1 2 minute. Any questions from here, from any column? This is the way how to write the test case. In Excel sheet only you have to write. If any tool is using in the project, this Excel sheet need to attach in that tool or upload.
Sir, functionality means it is thinking, sir, positive or negative.
Positive, negative only. So for all test cases, few positive will be there, few negative will be there. So try more negative scenario, negative test case. From negative
Okay.
only you can do very good testing. Positive will be one or two only. Negative will be many things. Like we discussed fan, then table, chair, duster, ATM, all those things. Many negatives are there, right? So everywhere negative will be more. So as part of your testing, expected is more and more negative. Okay, so this is very easy project. That's why I will share this. You can able to understand which parts you are not understanding. Leave that because that is from one project. So project related terminology you cannot understand. But whatever you will understand, that is fine. 90% things you can understand. Very easy project this is. And this will be help you in many cases. This type only you have to prepare the test cases. If it is a application testing, manual testing, application testing. So this is required for everybody for automation, Selenium, ETL, manual testing. For everybody, these are common only. So again, ETL testing, database testing you are doing, then data related some test cases also need to add. Approach will be same only. Format will be same only. Process will be same only. Okay, so up to this we discussed. Now rest few test cases are there. 17, 18, up to 52 test cases. One of our student only returned from her project only after joining in one company and share this for verification or review. So it will help you. Will share. Just now go through for 1-2 minutes. Anything you want, any additional information, just ask.
Sir, what is the requirement actually? Which you wrote this
Uh,
test cases?
your sound is breaking. Not able to hear properly. Can you tell again?
Actually, what is the project? What is the requirement? For which project you wrote this?
Yes, this is one project from her company, maybe which company I don't know. She joined TCS or somewhere. So project not shared, you cannot understand that, but very small things, just customer related information for your understanding. Small thing only you can consider. So suppose mobile or any product you are purchasing or bank you are using anything, customer ID will be there. So customer ID related informations, one grid is coming. In that few informations need to put and click the submit button. After clicking the submit button for that particular customer, all the details it should come. What transaction you did, when you joined, and what is your status, what situation. All the customer related information it will come. Customer number, account number, and customer phone number, everything it will come. And in that text box, maximum 6 digit is allowed. So boundary value analysis also you can do. Below 6 digit, above 6 digit, then minimum 1 digit is required. So 0 digit also you can add. All those are boundary value analysis, error guessing. All those things will be happen here. Need to do the test. Radio button is there. Then capital letter or small letter. Customer name should be in capital letter. Then it should not display in the small letter. That is also one scenario. Then if you will go here, verify radio button, all CSR radio button, verify the CSR will fetch all MD details. Okay. So here she mentioned MW. We don't know about that project, what is MW, but maybe customer related some middleware or some information. so that it should come here. So the approach you can try to understand. Project is coming from some other company, some other you don't know, I don't know that. Approach you can concentrate. In which approach, in which style you have to write the test cases. So for your practice, you can do anything. Suppose make my trip. Okay, this is the make my trip application. Some company developed this project. So somebody tested also. So what test cases they have written. This is already developed. So for your practice, like this one or two application you can take, and one page you can consider. Suppose this is one page. We have to enter from where to where, need to book the flight. So select two city, okay, Delhi and Bangalore. Search. Date mentioned, departure. Then where is the return date? If one way is selected, then in return nothing can be selected or we cannot do anything. Round trip if you will mention, then to and fro it will come if you will select the round trip. So return also it is coming. Only one way, then return date is not coming. So these are different scenarios. Somebody written and tested that. So you can try to write the test cases for this. Student fare, regular fare, double, so many options are available. Okay, so hotel booking is there. So anyone you can pick. One person can take flight booking with round trip. Whatever possibilities are there, you can write the test cases. Follow all those steps like this, all the process, and you can write all those. This is a project, you can think. Next, if you completed for multi-city, different city also. Delhi to Bangalore, Bangalore to some other city. Direct flight connection is not there. Suppose Delhi to Mumbai, direct flight is not there. So Delhi to Bangalore also it is fine. Some time will be there for halting in Bangalore. Then again you can drive into some other flight, Bangalore to Mumbai. This is possible or not? What is the cost? What is the differences? So all the test cases you can try to prepare. After filling all these things, search. Click on search button, like submit button, OK button. Then immediately the flight symbol will come till display the result. And hold on, we are fetching flights for you. This message should come. These are test cases only. How much time it is taking? Maximum it should take 1 minute. That is another test case. Okay. So in left side, what it is displaying? These are different checkbox with amount. 5 more. So by default 5 is coming. If we want to see more, then after clicking it should come. Otherwise all should not come. That is one test case. Price range we need to minimize. Then based on price it will display. Okay, non-stop is there, stoppage related are there. Everything is displaying or not. If non-stop you will click, then non-stop it will come. Otherwise, stoppage related it will come. So you can just see all those details and try to write the test cases. Whatever you are able to write, fine, just for practice only. 5, 10, 20, 30, anything. Another person can try for IRCTC. Another person can try for ICICIbank.com. If you are having account in any bank, that bank only you can take. Just try to use the login details, everything, and try to write the test cases. So that only you can do practice. In project also same thing you will get. Here also you are getting the same thing only. Project terminology will be different. Instead of customer number CSR is given, instead of some other type middleware is given, the terminologies will be different. So this is a common one. No need to ask anybody. Easily you can write and easily you can do the practice for test case writing. Okay, so if you will go through all these steps and all test cases, lot of idea you will get. What type of things need to write. So go through once, then grasp some knowledge, then you can write anyone you can pick. Make my trip or anything you can pick and write the test cases. Okay, any questions? Vinod, Raghupati, any question? Manasa?
No, Prakash.
Okay. Sudha, Manasa, any question? Okay. Okay, so test case is one document. Next document is requirement traceability matrix. This also we need to prepare. So in our requirement design document, section by section it will be mentioned or point by point, like 1.1.1, one requirement will be there, one line. 1.1.2, 1.1.3, like that it will go. Then 1.2.1, 1.2.2, like in books how it is mentioned the topic, same way. Different topics, different headlines will be mentioned. Those are your multiple requirements for your project. So for which point? 1.1.1. For that, how many test cases are required? Suppose 5 test cases are required. So need to map that. In one Excel sheet, need to mention serial number will be one column. Then what type of requirement, positive, negative. Then requirement source, few things you can ignore also. It is not required everywhere. A requirement source, from which source it is coming, if not required, ignore that. Requirement ID, it is mandatory. In your document, if it is mentioned requirement ID is 1.2.5, then give that in this column, 1.2.5. Then what it is mentioned in your document, that is requirement description. Now for that requirement ID, you are writing one test case. So that test case ID we can give. What is that ID? Suppose CR underscore TC underscore 008. That is the test case ID. So what is the test case description? Then test log. Any defect you raised for that? Okay, you raised. Mention that. What type of defect? Description. Then requirement status. That is tested or not. If completed status, requirement completed, testing, then completed you can mention status. Then software version, for which release. This is project release you can give. Then any comment is there or not. So these are different columns. This is also in Excel sheet need to prepare. So the main here is requirement ID and test case ID. These two are main. So all requirement ID should be mentioned, all test case ID should be mentioned. Suppose requirement ID is 10.2.5. So for that one big scenario they have given. So if you are going to write the test case, 5 test cases you are doing. So that same requirement ID will be mentioned 5 times in 5 rows, and test case ID will be suppose TC 08, 09, 10, 11, 12. So one requirement can be made with multiple test cases. That can happen. So just need to mention what is the requirement ID and what is the test case ID, so that we can cross verify at the end all test case ID execution is completed or not, all requirement ID execution is completed or not. If anything is missing, we can track that. Otherwise, in one way only we are going test case, test case, test case. Maybe something will be not captured. We missed that. So to make it conclusion or without missing anything, how we can make it completely and we will not miss anything to ensure all those activity, just one document is required, traceability matrix, that is. So the main intention of this traceability matrix is to trace only, to track only. What to track? As per your requirement, what you received, and as per your understanding, what you have written. The test cases. Both will be in sync. All should be completed at the end. That is the main intention. Okay, so test plan, test strategy, both will be in what document? Test scenario, test cases, requirement traceability matrix, these are in Excel sheet. Next document is defect report. This will be also in Excel sheet. So here defect ID, suppose defect ID is 1234, mention that. Then defect description, for which test case you raise this defect, that test case ID. Then which testers raised that, suppose Manasa raised that, mention Manasa. In this column, tester column, Manasa you can mention, who found that bug, who raised that bug. Then product version. Product version will not come here. Your release version will come. In which release? Suppose 2021 March release you are working. So 2021 dot March month is 3.3 you can give. Like that, that will be the version. Then build version. Build number 1, build number 2, build number 3 it will come. So that you will get from your project only, development team. Mention that. Then for that defect, what type of priority that is and what type of severity. Severity 1, 2, 3, 4, priority 1, 2, 3, 4 we already discussed. So which is appropriate, mention that. Then status of the defect. So first time if you are raising, that will be new, then all the status will change, and if it is already closed, then the status should be closed. So whenever we are preparing this defect report, at the end before release, suppose tomorrow is release and today we are checking all the defects whatever raised, 10 or 50 or whatever it may be, all should be closed. Then reproducible or not. So if developer people has given reproducible, means some more steps are required so that we can able to understand, then that yes or no section will be there. Okay, so this also many places they are not using, you can ignore that. Then any screenshot, attach the screenshot of that report. Reporting to, so it will be assigned to one developer. Developer name will be present here in this column. And remarks, anything is remarks is there, need to mention, otherwise leave that. So these are the columns, 10, 8, 12 columns they are referring. So few are very common only, like defect ID, description, test case ID, tester name. Then these are not common. Priority, severity need to mention. Then status. Okay, so these few are common. Every project you have to do this. So which are common on top of that, you are joining in some company, some project, if they are referring some other columns, you can mention all those columns. So all these 12 they are mentioning, all these 12 you can mention. Common, compulsory, you need to mention. Okay, so this is defect report. And another is test summary report. Okay, so in this test summary, what will happen before release, one document need to prepare, that is called as summary report or exit report, or we can tell it as test exit uh, requirement, or different naming conventions are there in different company, they are different telling different name. So which you are feeling easy, that you can tell. Release notes better you can tell. Before release we are preparing a release notes. So in that, what is present, what should be there. So in this release notes, when is your release, then what is the purpose of the requirement, what advantages, what guidelines you have used, then all the test cases completed or not, all the defects are fixed or not, the requirement traceability matrix prepared or not, then alpha testing, beta testing done or not, then everything you will attach in this document, send to the client, they will give the approval and send back to you. So if all these things are done, then use this release notes and go for the release. Tomorrow release will happen. Okay. So you will get one release notes document also in your project. One format will be there, template will be there. Based on that, few headings will be there. Which headings are there? In that heading, just one paragraph need to mention. Easy only, nothing is there. What you have worked, that only. This is one document need to prepare. So these are few documents you have to be ready from testing side. Similarly, from development side also few documents they have to prepare. From testing side, these are the documents you have to prepare. Okay, any question? Okay, if no question, then another chapter we can do. Okay, so these software testing concepts all are theory concepts. That's why little bit difficulty you will face to remember all those. But anyway, need to remember. All people are facing difficulty in starting. I also felt difficulty in starting to remember. But only one solution is go through again, again, and again, multiple times, 5 times, 10 times, 20 times. Then only you can able to remember. Otherwise, first time it will be difficult only. And once you will join anywhere and you are starting doing work all those things, slowly you will get these are easy type only. Okay, so next chapter we can do CMM level. Maybe you heard about that. Those related some concepts. So this one nowadays they are not asking in any interview. Previously they were asking before 10, 20 years back. They were asking this also in the interview. Test matrices. No, what is that? Quality standard. Okay, so quality standard means this is ISO and CMM related. This is okay. So if you are going for some certification exam, then in that test it is coming quality standard some concept. And in old time they were asking few interview questions also from this chapter, but nowadays nobody is asking. You can ignore, but you should know that if you are working in a company, then you should know these concepts, quality standards, and it can helpful for this certification if you are going in future. Okay, so next chapter, this one we will discuss. This is a small one. Okay, so this will take some time, half an hour, 45 minutes. We can take 2, 3 minutes or 5 minutes break and we can resume. Okay, so next chapter is test quality standards. So each and every organization, anything you can take like Infosys, Wipro, IBM, TCS, any company you can take. They are having some quality standards. So what are those? Maybe you heard about CMM level 5 company. Many are telling, or many people are looking for the job means they are searching for CMM level 5 company. So why CMM level 5? One also there, two also there, three also there, four also there. Like that CMM, some other quality standard also there. So that CMM is nothing but one quality standard. Similar to CMM level, other quality standard also there. ISO, then ANSI standard is there, AIAA is there, ASQ, EIA. These are also different types of standard. Okay, so which standard is maintained for which type of organization and what are those meaning? Okay, so why it is required? Why quality standard is required? To ensure the quality. Suppose one person is working in IBM, one person is working in Wipro. So it is blindly assumed that Wipro is doing that project. Means that is very excellent project only, very quality project only. Good testers are working and they are doing very good delivery. No bugs are coming, no complaint from client side. Blindly people are accepting that. Any client they are giving also based on the reputation they are giving. So why? Already those company passed with so many certifications, so many standard, and they already reached to CMM level 5. So CMLM level 5 is the last one option. So if those capability is not there, then they cannot reach to that level. So if they already reach that level, then obviously it is understandable that they are giving, they are ensuring the quality, 100% guarantee they are giving for the quality, to have the transparency, flexibility, they are working, discipline, they are maintaining, no crowd, nothing, to satisfy the customer, they are giving the satisfaction to the customer or client, then reducing the rework again and again, that work they are not doing, they are reducing, maybe using some tools, or maybe taking the talented people, talented resource, so that rework is not happening. Rework is very bad thing in organization. One time mistake is fine, but some kind of mistake you are doing again and again, then that is the great problem. Everybody will be impacted in that. Okay, so for this purpose only this is required. So based on the certification only, it can be understandable the quality of the company. Small company, then they are not having CMM level 5, so they are not following some process, some lack of is there, some certification not have, maybe they are not satisfying to the client, maybe some rewards are going on. So based on the criteria only, they are getting the certification. Okay, so if you are learning also, we are planning to do some certification, ISTQB, Oracle certification, big data certification. Some companies are also preferring to take the certification. Based on that certification name only, it will be in outside, other clients or persons can know that this is very good company, we can give the project to them. And as employee or candidate also, we are finalizing, or we are thinking that okay, we can go and join in Pro company, we can join in Infosys company. Why we will go for small company? Their brand is there, their name is there, good certification is there, their standard is there. Okay, now some standard organization. ANSI is one standard. So different company or organization, they can take this ANSI also. What is the full form? American National Standards Institute. It doesn't make standard but approves. So this is for basically institutes, training institutes or some other kind of institutes are there. Then those type of organizations are taking or trying for the certification of this standard, quality standard. If you are going into some institutes also, they are having big institutes if you are going, which are from last 20 years, 10 years, and they have so many reputation, name, fame, everywhere it is there. They are having some quality standards. They have maintained, they already certified that, maybe ANSI or maybe ISO or any other thing. So based on that certification only, people are going, people are coming across the globe, they are coming. So without that certification, many people will not believe that. Okay, so basically this ANSI standard or ANSI is applicable for institutes related, not only training or IT institutes, it can be any kind of institutes. Another one is AIAA. What is the full form? American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. So this is aeronautics related. This is also not related to IT industry or anything, but some organization are there, aeronautics, astronautics, if they are working, for them it will be applicable. That can be related to software, but not exactly 100% software. Okay, so this is one type of certification or one kind of standard organization. Next one is EIA. Full form is Electronics Industries Association. So for electronics industry or electronics company related, they are getting this type of certification, EIA. So we are in IT industry, software company. So this also it will be not applicable, but electronics related. Directly, if we are not deal, then indirectly it will come. Electronics industry also indirectly it can be linked with the IT company or software company. Another one is ASQ, American Society for Quality. ASQ is global leader in quality and consists of community and passionate people who use their tools, ideas, and expertise to make world better. Okay, so this is for society related. Okay, so in one society, one big area in out of country, if you will see, then one community will be there, one society will be there. Now that thing it is slowly coming to India also. One big apartment if you take, then that is society. All are staying like one kind of family. They are maintaining some rules, regulations, policies, all those things. So in those kind of thing, it will be applicable. quality they are maintaining. Then IEEE, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, Computer Society Software. So here some software companies, startup companies are taking this type of certification, IEEE. Okay, so this started in not started means this name they have given it IEEE standard 1228-1994. This is one symbol they are giving, standard for software safety plans. So here safety they are maintaining, software safety. Okay, next is IEC. So these are just different names only. You will not use anywhere. Nobody will ask you anywhere also. Just different names. Try to remember 3-4 names. That is sufficient. Next is IEC, International Electro Technical Commission. This is one. Next is ISO. So ISO, try to remember. ISO is applicable everywhere. International Organization for Standardization. Full form. So what is the full form of ISO? Maybe somebody can ask you in interview also. ISO and another is CMM. These two you can try to remember everything. Other you can ignore also. Okay, so basically many computer institutes, IT related courses institutes are maintaining this ISO certification. ISO, maybe you heard about ISO 2000, ISO 9000, ISO 2003, like that it is there. So that is your kind of certification. So by using that certification or by hearing that certification also, it can be identified that how good quality you are having. Without any certifications, then we can assume quality will be not good. So all institutes who are reputed or old, they are trying to get that certification. Or any startup company also, first of all, they are trying to get one certification for this ISO level. Then slowly they are going into CMM level. In starting only, they cannot go for the CMM level. Slowly they can go. Next is SEI, Software Engineering Institutes. Okay, so purely for software engineer, which institutes are there, which organizations are there, which colleges are there, they are getting this certification, SCI. Next is Six Sigma. Six Sigma is a disciplined, data-driven approach and methodology for eliminating defects in any process for manufacturing to transactional and from product to service. So across the globe, means across the world, Wipro is one company who is getting or who is having the Six Sigma certification. So what is Six Sigma? On top of CMM level 5, next level is Six Sigma. So Six Sigma means what is that? Not a single complaint from client, not a single bug, defect, what we are telling. In customer side, if problem is there, then that is called as a defect. So if whatever projects they are doing, Wipro company, whatever projects they are doing, out of all those projects, suppose 10,000 projects they are doing, at least from more than 50% project, means 5,000 projects. More than 5,000 projects, no complaint, no defect from customer. And for other project, just one minimal defect that can be ignorable. If those type of things are happening continuously for a few years, then only they can be eligible for getting Six Sigma certification. So before 10 years down means before 10 years back, if you will go, only one company was there across the globe, that was Wipro company, and that Wipro company got Six Sigma certification. Now within these 4-5 years, few 4-5 companies also got that. Recently they got, not more than 4-5 years. Recently they got, but this Wipro was up to continuously 15-20 years, no competitor were there. For testing, Wipro was the number one across the globe, across world. Now some other company also came to the market. Number one, number two, number three, they also captured the Six Sigma. So the Six Sigma means very top level. Okay, it includes driving towards 6 standard deviations between the mean and the nearest specification limit. So almost 100% it is matching with the client's expectation, almost 99.99% like that. Then only you will get the Six Sigma, very top level. Next is quality standard ISO. So these are different names. Now which are important, we can go some details. One is ISO and another is CMM. These two are only important, other you can ignore. Okay, so what is an ISO certified company? An ISO certification is not a license that permits an activity. So some activity it will permit if it is ISO certified. Government also aware about that. Then you are doing this type of business. You are engaging to many people, giving the training. They are placing in many places. So based on so many activities, only this will be permitted, and they will get the certification. It merely certifies that a management system, manufacturing process, service, or documentation procedure has all the requirements for standardization and quality assurance. So here, test quality assurance means testing activity is coming. So testing activity will come in manufacturing industry also. They can do that certification. Small startup company of software also they can do that, and any institutes also they can go for it. ISO 9001 2015 sets out the criteria for quality management system. So this was the latest certification name, ISO 9001 colon 2015, before few years. Now I have not seen which is the latest one. You can check from online which is the latest one. Try to remember that. Maybe this is 2021, then latest 2018 or 19 or 20 something. Okay, so next it can be used by any organization. So large scale industry, small scale industry, then only institutes, then only startup company, IT company, everywhere this can be applied. ISO. What are the benefits of ISO, international standards? Okay, so how safe it is, that it will be measured in that organization. If you are joining, you are doing course, or you are working for any project, and how safe it is, then reliable or not, good quality or not, how they are maintaining all the process, then systematic way, policy they are maintaining or not. Based on that only it will be defined. They help companies to access new markets. So it will help for new markets. If any institute or any organization or any company is having ISO certified, then they can market that. Using that certification, they can try for getting new projects. So if they are going to US, UK or somewhere also, that certification will be matter to get new projects or new work or new culture or new any other things. That is the benefit. Without any name, without any fame, without any brand directly they are going, then nobody will see that. Okay, how an organization get an ISO rank? A company quality system and operations are scrutinized by third party auditors. It is not like that they will give some amount to government and they will give to somebody and they will get the certification or they will purchase that certification. It is not like that. Lot of process are there, policies are there. It will be scrutinized, it will be verified with some auditor party from government side also, from private side also. NASCOM, maybe you heard about that. In IT industry, using IT association. So NASCOM is formed within India. So in that NASCOM also some director, chairmen are there, many departments, teams are there. They will also do some audit. From government side also IT sector related some departments are there. They will also do the audit. And after do the audit, they will verify everything, which points are required. If all these are satisfying, then only they can give that certification. Okay, so after that registration will happen, certification they will get, and one registration number they will get. A company is issued a certificate from registration body. So from registration body, some department from government side or from NASCOM side or some others process are there, they will give the certification represented by the auditors after verification everything is closed. Then ranks in ISO. ISO 9000, ISO 9001, 9002, 9003. Okay. So what is 9000? General guidelines for procedures and process. Very basic normal guidelines will be there here. Then they are eligible for ISO 9000. Okay, series of standard developed and published by the International Organization for Standardization. They are maintaining some standard. It defines, establish and maintain an effective quality assurance systems and manufacturing of service industry. So some basic things at least they are maintaining. Basic thing is crowd will be not there in the office. Then systematic way they will enter. Your ID card will be there. Without ID card, it will be not entered. Some security guards or some security will be there. Then all the webcams will be fitted in each floor and it will be captured and monitored. These are some very basic criteria. At least safety should be there. If no safety, then who will go and join? So these are very initial level or basic level. Then they are eligible for ISO 9000. Then come to ISO 9001. It will cover with some documentation. So in 9000, documentation is not there. Just small startup type basic fundamental things only they maintain. Got this certification. After that, they will try for next level. Next level, how to get? Need to maintain some documentation. So who is going inside the company? They have to maintain with some register. They will enter in time, out time, signature. Documentation is at least required. Then if project is going on, then design should be there, development should be there, production, testing, installation, servicing. Then marketing team will be there. How to get the new project? All those things should be covered. Okay, so if all these are meeting or company already improved, then they can apply for ISO 9001 certification from 9000. First level is 9000, next level will be 9001. Okay, so here 2008 is ISO 9001 colon 2008 is focused on meeting customer expectation. So in 2008, they have given this name as ISO 9001 2008, and here the expectation was to satisfy customer. What customer is looking means client is looking, and it can be delivered. So if any small project they are getting, then they can deliver also in schedule time. What date is committed, within that date they can deliver that project, and customer clients will be satisfied on that. Okay, so their main concentration is to satisfy the customer. So up to this grade or this level reached, then they are eligible for ISO 9001. So here also some audit will happen from third party, from government side, NASCOM side, all those things. If all are fine, then they are eligible and they will get the certification. Next, ISO 9002. So in this 9002, again few more additional features will come. Okay, industry standard created by international organization and standardization. Its long title is Model for Quality Assurance in Production, Installation and Servicing. So not much difference 9001 and 9002. So here also this quality assurance is coming. Production means in live environment also need to do production support team will be available. Then installation, deployment, those will be there. Then from client side, if any request is there, then service desk also means support them 1 year, 2 year or 3 year agreement will be there for that software or for that project. If they are facing any problem, company need to give the support for them. So few things additional it will come here. Next level will be ISO 9003. ISO 9003 is the appropriate standard for an organization whose business process do not include design control, process, purchasing or service. So purchasing or servicing is the not matter here, not the main intention, that is already there. So here the main focus is inspection and testing to ensure that final products and service meet specified requirements. So inside the company also, inside the organization also, inspection will happen. Means internal verification will happen. Everybody will be monitored with everybody. Some hierarchy will be there. Team member, then team lead, then manager, then delivery manager. So you are under somebody. It will be monitored. Your manager also under some other manager. He will be monitored. So the hierarchy structure will come here, so that inspection will happen. So everybody is monitored with everybody. That is the inspection. Okay, so before that, this hierarchy structure was not there. Just 20-30% will work. One director will be there, that is fine. Now each and every person will be supervised or monitored with some other person. Okay, next is quality standard. CMM. What is the full form of the CMM? Capability Maturity Model, CMM. Okay, so this is also one methodology used to develop and refine an organization or company for the software development process. So this is purely applicable for software company only, this CMM. It is not coming for any institutes, and it is not going for any electronics or mechanical industry. This is purely for CMM level companies, means software companies only. Okay, so here these are few main factors. This question you will get in interview. 5 levels are there. CMM level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we are telling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only, which are very startup company. They are starting with 10 employees or 20 employees. First of all, they will apply for CMM level 1. Then slowly they will increase to 100 or 200 employees, CMM level 2. Then they can go for 3, then 4, then 5. 5 means they are standard company. Like nowadays, TCS, IBM, Wipro, Infosys, SCL, all these are CMM level 5. So they are already standardized. You can join, no problem. They will not halt your salary. They cannot ask you to work 12 hours or 15 hours. They have so many rules and regulations they can maintain. We cannot fear if you are joining in any CMM level 5 company, no need of fear. If small company you are joining, then they are not getting regularly salary also. Some companies are giving in 10th, after complete the month also not giving 5th or 10th they are giving. Sometimes they are not giving after 2 months they are giving. Then discipline they are not maintaining. Then many process they are not following. Check they are giving in a salary account, they are not crediting. PF they are not providing. Then form 16 bank statement you are not able to get. Lot of things are there. So that depend upon your companies only, in which company you are working. So if you are going into CMM and 5 company, no careness, no doubt, nothing, everything will be clear. Okay, because they already captured, they already got that certification. If you they will do those type of things, then a lot of penalty they will bear. Okay, so these names you can remember. This they are asking in the interview. What is the name of CMM level 3? What is the name of CMM level 5? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very easy to tell, but the name little bit difficult to remember. Try to remember this. So IMDQO. Try to remember. Initial, first level name, second level name is managed, third level name is defined, fourth level name is quantitatively managed, and fifth one is optimized, that is level 5. Okay, so here these are the key points we can discuss so that everything will be clear. No need to discuss more details. So here level is mentioned, focus, what point to be focused, then what are the key process area, means what are the criteria, and what is the result. Those things we can discuss from 1 to 5. From below grade we can start. Initial is 1, CMM level 1. Okay, so here process is informal and ad hoc. Very startup company where 10, 15, 20 employees are working, not more than that. Just they recently got some project, and they recruited some candidates. Salary also very less they are giving, maybe 8,000 or 10,000 per month. Documentation is not there. All are informal way. No login time, no logout time, no any additional process, rules, regulations, anything. Because if standardization they will maintain, the minimum salary should be 3.5 lakhs now in the current market. For all CMM level 5 company, minimum salary of any IT candidate as a freshers also minimum is 3.5. So they are not maintaining many things. And ad hoc. Ad hoc means random. Randomly somebody will come and join, randomly somebody will leave, no notice period, nothing, no process. All are informal way. No formal, no rules, no verification, no audit, nothing. Just a startup. Personally also you can take. Just 2 BHK you can take, 2 bedroom or 3 bedroom, one flat you can book, you can start working on that. And in home also you can do, and in some one room or one hall you can take and you can start up that. Okay, so here quality will be low. any project you are getting, you will also not get very good project or big project because no name, no fame, no brand, nothing is there, just a startup. Small project only they can get, maybe 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs project. So who will join in that company? Who are talented people, who are highly qualified, and they are expecting some good company, their career is very good, 80-90%, they will not like that 8,000, 10,000, 15,000 salary, they will not like. They will like some standardization, 3.5 or 4 lakhs at least as a fresher. If experience, then 50-70,000 per month, they will expect all those. So who will join? Means low category kind of students or candidates only, they will try to join in those for their practice, or they need for their monthly expense or something. So they don't have, maybe miscommunication problem is there, maybe technical background is not good, or some lack of is there for those candidates. So company also they will not get highly qualified and all those things. Students also they will not go for this type of salary. So anyway, from both the side lack of is there, that's why quality will be lowest only, very low quality. High quality it will not come. And highest risk, they are starting with the business, starting with the project, taking from a client, but risk is more because quality people are not working. Very untalented and low grade candidates are working in that, so risk is always high. Okay, so this is initial level, informal only. All the processes are informal, and ad hoc means randomly any moment anything can happen. It is not fixed anything. Next level is managed. Second level, CMM level 2. Here lowest quality, here little bit improved, low quality. Highest risk, little bit improved, high risk. High and highest, low and lowest, difference is there. So little bit it will be improved. Here if it is a 10% grade, then it will be like 20 or 25% or 30% around it will come. Okay, second level. So here basic project management. So project management will be added here. What is this? This is main focus here. So the focus will be project management. Here focus was not project management. Some process they are following, randomly they are working in one room or somewhere. Now project management, whatever project is working, for that need to manage. One project manager will be there, one team lead will be there, and they will monitor and they will do the management of the project. So what available here? Requirements management. So you will get the requirement. By getting the requirement only you can start writing the test case, or you can start developing the project. But here in CMM level 1, no requirement, nothing. Verbally they are speaking, taking the project and thinking, and you can start writing or you can start doing. Lot of problem complicacy also you will get here. Here requirements you are getting. So this is one process implemented. Based on that requirements, we can write our test case, development people can do their plan development. Project planning. Project will be planned properly. One manager will be there, project manager. He can implement how many team members will work, which technology will be used, which tools will be used, manual or automation. So properly planning will be there. Any training is required or not, those plans will be happen. Project monitoring and control. So how the project work is going on, it will be monitored. Today's task will be distributed to all team members. Today you have to finish that. If not finished, then come up with proper reason. Tomorrow, again new task you will do. All will be monitored. Supplier agreement management. Some agreement will happen with the management, with company. So here the strength of the employees will be around 60-80, like that it will happen. Here very less, 10-15 only. Here 70-80 or maximum 100, within 100 only, 50 to 100 in between. And they have to be maintain all these points, then only they are eligible for CMM level 2. Some agreement will be there from where they are taking that project, maybe from one bank, ICICI bank, they have taken one project, or some small company like a telecom sector, you can tell like at Fibernet or some other thing, Hathway. These are small project only. So here it was very less price, like 10, 15, 20 lakhs. Then CMM level 2 means it will come like 80 lakhs, 1 crore around. It will come with one project. And local project only it will come. International project will be very rare cases. From CMM level 3 onwards, international project also you will get. Okay, so supplier agreement. Some agreement will be there. Suppose you are in that company, they are taking a FiberNet project. Some agreement will be there with them with proper documentation. Within this deadline, need to complete this project with this resource. This is the budget. If not complete, then need to take care this activity, this risk, and this penalty will be applied. So these are the agreement. Here no agreement, nothing. Here some agreement will come. Now measurement and analysis. So based on that agreement, need to measure also. Some teams will be there or managers will involved in that. They are able to do or not. They will do the analysis. Really, we have talent or not, we can do or not. They will do the blindly, they will not take. The process and product quality assurance. Some process will be implemented here. Okay, so one official things will be there. One board will be there outside. It is not like that in a home they can do or in 2 BHK they can do. Some boards will be there. Then in some good places it will be there. It will be captured with many people. Then they are maintaining with some staffs like housekeeping staffs will be there. Then for register maintaining it will be there. Then webcam will be there. Then security guard will be there. Some safety. If night, then they will give some transport facility. So little bit it will be improved in the process. And quality assurance in testing also some process will be implemented. Whatever documentation required for testing need to prepare and all those. Here no documentation, nothing. Randomly you can start doing testing. You can do development. One person will do development. The same person will do the testing. Everything all together they are doing. You see no process, nothing. Just a startup. Then next is configuration management. So what is configuration management? In configuration management means one server is there. Whatever documentation we are maintaining from development, testing, everybody, all will be kept together in a server. That is the proof. In CMM level 1, no proof, nothing is there. Verbally, everything is going on. So here all proofs are there. It should be maintained. If all these things you are doing, then only you are eligible for CMM level 2 company. So here little bit quality will be more, low, not high quality, low only, and high risk is there still, not highest, high it will come. Okay, so if that company got CMM level 2 certification, then they can get more projects, 1 crore, 1 crore, 5, 10, 20 projects they will get. Then slowly their strength also increasing. Then what they will think? Obviously they will think for next level, how we can capture CMM level 3. All companies are going like this only. From startup only it is going. Wipro, IBM, Accenture also in starting time 1 employee was there. Then 10, then 50, then 100, then only lakhs it is coming. Okay, so then they will try for CMM level 3. In CMM level 3 means middle grade reached. So quality will be medium, risk will be medium. 50-50 it will happen now. So grade is increasing now. So the name is defined. CMM level 3 name is defined. Process standardization, some standard they are maintaining. So many companies are there in Hyderabad, in Bangalore also. CMM level 3, like 200, 300, 500 employees will be there in that company. They are maintaining so many things. So standardized also medium, risks also medium. After few years, again they will try for CMM level 4. So what are the criteria here required or they are maintaining? Requirements, development. Okay, so requirements they will get. On top of this, so these are compulsory. Additional means after this, some additional things these are. Not only this plus this. 2 plus additional things. Then only they can become 3. Requirements development, technical solution. So if any problem is there, then solution should be there. No solution here, solution was not there. If problem, then they can close up. Suppose you are using one tool, talent tool. CMM level 2 means they are using 3 tools only. ETL, suppose you are taking example. In ETL, so many tools are there. Informatica, Data Stage, Talent, Pentaho, so many tools are there. Some are free tools and some are licensed tools, commercial tools. So free tools if you are using, and if any problem happen in tools level, then who will support? Nobody will support. So what to do? That project, whatever work done 2 months or 1 month, that is gone, waste. Now don't use tools. Without using tools, you can try. So what happened? It impacted in the project, deadline, cost, penalty, everything impacted. Okay, so that is no solution. Just going. If failure, then what to do? No plan for that. But in CMM level 3, they are come up with some solution also. Everywhere need to think. If this will fail, failure will come, then what to do? Everywhere pass and fail both are there. Here only pass they are seeing, not fail. Here pass plus fail, both are seen. If pass, then pass. If fail, then what to do? How will make it pass? For that solution also it is defining. Then product integration. Many products are working. Suppose you are working for 5 products or 5 projects. How to integrate those? If they will combine all those projects together, one big project happen. So in that case, what to do? How they can sell it in market? How they can get more profit in that? That thought they can think, so that they can give more idea, more business. Then verification, validation we discussed in software testing process. Those will come to the picture here. Verification will happen, validation will happen. Here no verification, no validation. Organization process focus. So again, so many process they will maintain in the organization, like resignation. You have to maintain for 3 months or 2 months or 1 month notice period if you are giving the resignation. If you are joining, some joining formalities need to be maintained. If you are working, then some working hours need to be maintained. National holiday need to be maintained. Those are very common things. Weekend, weekdays, timing, and if night work you are doing or weekend, some extra payment should be there, maybe per day 400, 500. So many process, at least some basic process they are implementing here in the CMM level 3. Then organization process, they will focus that and they will define that also. In their website, they will define our definition of this company is like that, 3 or 4 points they can mention. You can just Google out few startup company CMM level 3 related. You will get some definition. As per their company name, they are giving some definition. Okay, so optimization or some wording they are giving. So today you can just Google out, you can see some definition. This is our definition of the company. They will means keep like that. So that process also they have to maintain. Next, organizational training. They can give the training also. It is not like that that project is completed and they can throw you. That is not a process. They hired you means they have to take care of you. If project is gone means how you can be engaged by them. That is their risk. That is their task. So they have to give you training with some new technology. Suppose in testing it is not available, their project, they can put into support. They can give some training in support and they can put you. That is their responsibility. So today project is finished, tomorrow they can tell you can go. That process they should not follow. That can happen in up to this level. But here some process they will maintain. Training is required. Till this CMM level 2, no training, nothing. Integrated project management. Okay, so multiple projects can be worked together. That also you have to be engaged. Only in one project you will be engaged, not like that. You can work in 2 projects, 3 projects, 5 projects, depend on. Then a risk management, always capture the risk. If somebody suddenly taking the leave, then what will happen? If client is suddenly changing the requirement, then what to do? If suddenly your server is crashed, then what to do? So for each and every risk, solution should be there. Risk can come everywhere. Anything you are doing, the risk will be there. Without risk, nothing is happen. Everywhere, business means risk. So risk also they will maintain. Then decision analysis and resolution. Decision also they can take, how they are making the profit, in which quarter what profit they are getting, what type of decision need to take, they will analysis. So some decision analysis team will be there, they will work on that decision related thing. Then integrated teaming. So different teams will be formed here. testing team, development team, infra team, support team, different teams will be formed. Till this, no teams, nothing. Everybody will work together only, and no testing separate, no development separate, no support here. Separately, teams will be formed. Next, organization environment for integration. So some organization environment should be there. If you are entering into that office, then you should feel like this is one office. Silent, no crowd. Then many laptop, desktop will be there with AC environment. Then maybe you already enter into some good office, small office or big office in IT industry. How you are looking like that environment should be there. Organization environment, it should not be like college environment. In college environment, many people are playing, dancing, they are not maintaining the discipline, and outside sound is coming, lot of disturbances are happening. Those should not happen in the organization. Pin drop, silent, and good environment to work. That is organizational environment. Then integrated supplier management. So some supplier management, also it will be cloud. Anything is required in the company, it can be supplied also from outside. In anything that can be training related, that can be food related, that can be anything. Suppose you are working in night, so they should supply your dinner part, all those things. How you will go to your home and again come back? So some supply should be there. Any parcel is there, any project related supply, any tools, any trainers, anything. So these are the additional points will be added in CMM level 3. Then only they can get the certification. They will reach to this destination. So here all the processes are standardized. Medium quality, medium risk here. Now if they got or they achieve this, what is their next target, next level, how they will go? CMM level 4, quantitatively managed, this name. Level 4 name is quantitatively managed. So here quantitatively managed, then higher quality, here higher quality will come. First was lowest, then low, then medium, medium. Now it is coming higher quality and lower risk. Okay, so here 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 employees will work in CMM level 4 company. And additional to all this CMM level 3, the main factors all are coming into CMM level 3 only. So CMM level 3 onwards, good only companies are. Okay, next additional things will be organizational process performance. So here performance they will see each and every half yearly they will do examine to you how you are working, how your improvement, any additional things is required for you. So out of 5, what rating can be given to you based on your performance or based on your work? Out of 5, 3 or 2 or 4. If 2, then you are means not up to the mark, you can try again to learn more. 3 then average, 4 then good, and 1 or sorry 4, 5, suppose 5 means excellent, like that some ratings will be there. Based on that rating it will be defined for you what is your performance, and based on that your salary also it will increase 5%, 10%, and all those. So that also they will maintain here. Next, quantitative project management. So project management again it will be standardized. Not only one project manager, multiple project managers will be there. Delivery manager, then assistant manager, then technical manager, then they will report to director. So project management stuff again it will increase more here. So at the end higher quality will come and risk is very less here. Many things are standardized. Next level is optimized, CMM level 5. So this is the highest limit. Six Sigma is very difficult, lot of criteria are there. Very limited companies are there. Previously only Wipro, now and again 4 or 5 companies are there. You can search in online which companies are CMM level, Six Sigma certified. You can get few names. So here the main focus is continuous process improvement. Okay, so what are the key area need to improve? Continuously here it will be improved if it is CMM level 5. So each and every month, each and every release, each and every quarter need to improve something. It should not be same. Something should be added in the next quarter or next release. Continuously improvement will be happen. That is the main focus here. Organizational innovation and deployment. Innovation. You have to come up with some new idea. You are a BTech student, another person also BTech student, all are BTech student. So who is coming with some new idea? In testing, you are doing only the data part. You can do some analysis and you can implement Python. You can implement some report with Tableau. Those are the innovations. Then you can give some training to other people. Innovation. How you can complete the project in case of 1 month, 1 week, how you can complete, what to do for that, come up with some new idea. That is called as innovation. So if you are joining in CMM level 5 company, always the main point is innovation. So if you are joining IBM, Infosys, TCS, you will hear from your manager, from your team member, from your HR manager, what innovation you do, you did in this current year. That common question you will get. You can remember this word, innovation. So accept your daily routine or daily activity task, what additional tasks you have given to the company, so that company got some benefit from you. That is the innovation. Then casual analysis and resolution. So everything will be analysis here and monitored here, and it will be resolved also. Any issue is there. So this is the highest level of this CMM level. So here highest quality and very lowest risk are there. Okay, so this you can get in interview. What is CMM level? Can you explain all the details? In certification exam also 5-7 questions you will get in ISTQB, and these are required if you are joining in any company. Also you are working in a CMM level company, so what are the criteria they are maintaining, all those things you should know. If nobody is asking also, you should know this. Okay, so this is about this quality standard.